Oh,
Good banter. That's some good banter. Hello. It is episode 16 of Good Banter. Good Banter. And we are away. Ep 16.
nice. You held that nicely there at the start there, mate.
Too long, I thought. Too long.
No, I'm liking it.
I got a bit halfway through it. Was like,
It's good. How are you, mate? Good to see you
well,
again, buddy.
Going well. It's hot. It's hot.
It's hot again.
We got the aircon on but off because it was making a hum, which was
we just didn't want to
affecting the fucking
fuck
sound.
the sound.
So we're going to be we're not too bad for about another
It's
3 or 4
alright.
minutes, and then the
And
room's
it's,
going to be a
dry claw time.
It's going to be fucking hot in here.
Fuck yeah.
It's going to be hot as little saying we had.
Yep.
Have you ever heard the saying "cold as a witch's tit"?
Yes, I have heard that. Not I think, is that a country one?
Don't know. No, the guy at work that uses it is
Okay.
not country.
Yep.
He says cold as a witch's tit. And it was fucking stinker the other day. And he said, it's as hot as a witch's tit. And we sort of pulled him up and said, you can't
mix.
be hot and cold as the same thing.
Unless maybe does the witch have menopause? Maybe she's hot, cold.
Oh, hot flushes.
Hot, cold.
Yeah,
But do her
that's
tits,
a good point.
does it affect her tits?
Don't know, but we
Not sure.
we didn't think that laterally. And we just, laterally?
Go with that.
So we said, mate, you can't do it. You can't have cold as a witch's tit and hot as a witch's tit. And
Pick a lane, mate.
cold as a witch's tit's obviously been around forever. So we said, well, it's got to be hot as something. And we just agreed. We said, what about hot as a wizard's dick? And
Okay.
and we all had a laugh, and it was a bit of fun,
Good banter.
and because we'd come up with a saying, it was good banter. Hot as a wizard's dick, and then someone, and this is the age we're living in. Everyone's on the Google, everyone's checking facts.
Okay.
Someone chucked it into Google. Hot as a wizard's dick
Is a saying.
is a fucking saying.
Is it in the Urban Dictionary?
It's
or
in the
something?
Urban Dictionary.
Fair income. So
Which made us think that I reckon now every conversation has been had. So someone has obviously had the cold as a witch's tit can't be hot as a witch's tit
someone's already
conversation.
been there. It's
Someone's
like a
already been
joke or a chord or a song.
Yeah,
Every chord or every song's been written.
every
So
conversation.
now we're just mulching it. We're mulching over it.
Like we were thinking, how ridiculous is this conversation we're having about hot as a witch's?
No one's ever spoken about this.
No one's ever. This surely this is a we're trailblazing conversation, but somewhere out there, someone's had the hot as a wizard's dick conversation, and there it is. We're fucking late to the party, so it's hot as a wizard's dick in here.
There
So
you
that's
go.
the point I
Hot
was
as a
getting at.
wizard's dick. Have you ever had any other people who fuck up? I remember year 11 camp. We went to Central Australia.
Okay.
And we're on the bus and whatever. And this dude, Ryan Montgomery, big bloke. He was,
Rhino?
Rhino, Monners, I think they called him. Played a bit of basketball. Good bloke. But he yelled out at someone to try and insult them.
Yeah.
He goes, "Good on you Pindexter." And we've all gone,
Pindexter.
"Good on you, dickhead." Pindexter? It's bloody Poindexter, you wanker. He goes, "No, it's Pindexter, isn't it?" I go, "No. It's because Poindexter, that's like your nerd glasses."
Yeah,
and he thought it was your
Pindexter.
penny.
Well, no offense to Monners, but I reckon even Poindexter's a pretty shit thing to be.
Well, year 11, you're sort of.
I guess.
Yeah, well, no, I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I think.
What about
Maybe
there
might have been a teacher around.
Oh,
maybe we're on
maybe
the
there's a-
bus. So you
Oh,
can't
okay, had
go,
to-
you cocksmoker or.
Yeah, I remember
You know.
once I was I was coaching the under 12s team when I was
you're a
about
good man.
19, giving back to the community that I'd taken so much from at that
Oh,
age.
mate,
So, and it was our presentation day. I had it down a local park, bit of a sausage sizzle. It was nice.
Right.
And so I'm doing a bit of a actually, I
was
would have
big.
been 16.
The old sausage sizzle, weren't they? They were like, you used to have them for everything. Like when you were younger.
Yeah.
Sausage sizzle, fuck, you ate some sausages when you were fucking younger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I remember it was down at Willow Park, and I remember they said, "Oh, we'll just have a sausage sizzle." And they go, "Great idea," but I was 16 and I was at the age where we were bloody drinking in parks and stuff. And I'd
Okay.
seen some of the horrendous shit that
Remnants,
goes on with
yeah.
those barbecues. You know, people because they were free ones back then. You press the gas button. I remember
3 hours to warm up.
People used to get on there and wee and piss and all that sort of stuff. So I wasn't that keen on the public barbecue idea, but we had it, and I said, runner up best and fairest. This guy, there were quite a few parents there, probably 20 kids, parents, probably 60, 70 people all up, and I said, he's as keen as Custard. And I honestly thought that was a saying. Everyone's laughing. I was like, what's going on? But one of the dads pulled me aside and said, it's mustard, mate. I was like,
dickhead.
Your son's off the fucking team, mate.
That's exactly right.
So, but anyway, keen as Custard.
And there's sort of a lot of blokes. There was a bloke when I played at Port Melbourne. He just used to speak in rhyming slang. His Dazza, his name was, and he fucking had rhyming slang for almost every word. You needed a fucking translator.
Not
I'm going down
Frog and Toad.
Hit the Frog and Toad. I'll go down I'll get on the Odie Cologne phone and ring me, the Butcher's Gate, or which is mate, or fucking whatever. He had one for everyone, where it was almost like his own fucking language.
Yeah, it can get a bit much.
It sort of did get a bit much. All right, Dazza, fuck off,
a clever
mate.
one, a little dark one here and there is quite funny. But when that becomes their language, I think they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah. Dad's a nice man, actually. I hope he's
okay. Sorry, Daz.
No, he was good. It probably wasn't that annoying, but on this podcast, you make it sound worse than what it is.
Yeah,
good on you, Daz. So what's been happening in your world, Tommy? We're back.
Oh, well, what have we been doing? As you know, we've got had the Super Bowl the other week.
Super Bowl, yes.
So that was
last week.
Last week had the Super Bowl. So I went down there, and I haven't done it before. I've always said I want to do it. Is just go down to a local pub at 10:30.
And get shit-faced.
Get on the beers, have the wicked wing, have the hot wings, have a burger for lunch, and just have a
Act like a fuckwit.
Just have a good day. Just a good day with the boys. So we got down there, and
where'd you go? Somewhere classy, I'm tipping.
Oh, no, it was
Siegert.
No, well, I was, and I'm the only one to blame for this, because it was sort of my idea. Let's do it. I've always wanted to do it. There's no better year, with Brady and the other bloody Coco, whatever his name was.
I got no fucking idea.
Anyway, it was sort of the Master and the Apprentice type set up, big Cinderella story. So we thought, what better year to do it? So we're going to get tickets for the just the Sporting Globe in Morty. We said, why not?
Yep.
And I rang them and they said, there's plenty left. And I said,
really?
Oh, great. This is a few weeks out. And I said, oh, great. I'll just I'll find out who wants to go. And I've got quite a group together. And then I forgot to ring up and get the tickets. So I came to like a few days before.
That hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah, do you need those tickets? And I rang up and they said, no, mate, it's all sold out.
Snaffle.
Oh, and they were, and we could have got a booth for like $125 a ticket.
Jesus.
Oh, fuck that. So we ended up going to the Chelsea Heights Tavern, which is not great.
No. I've been to a few gigs there.
Yeah, you said over 28s.
I never went.
A bit of live music.
Yeah, more that your bands. 28 days, Area 7. I went out
in the
there.
Sports bar. They wouldn't go out in that big dome thing. Would they?
The big fucking. There was the Chelsea Heights Hotel's a fucking massive room.
So they go in the dome.
Maybe not the dome. No. There's a band room which is huge. Okay. Fucking huge.
Okay, I haven't been to the band room. I've been in the sports bar, that big shitty dome thing that looks like it's from about 1984.
Yeah, Daisy's had a dome out in Ringwood. That was a joint we used to go to.
Okay,
and they fucking knocked it down.
Yeah, no one's building domes these days.
Nah. They're old school.
So, I got on a shout, which I'm just not a season. I've drunk a lot in my time.
Yeah, you're more a binge.
I nearly had the year off last year, had a couple of slip-ups. This year, sort of getting back into it, but still only really binging. And so I got in a real decent shout with guys that are regular 3 or 4 nights a week drinkers on the pints. And probably didn't have a truckload, probably had 7 or 8.
The problem is, though, were you drinking at a pace that was you didn't want to drink at? You're drinking quicker and you're doubling up. That's when you're fucked.
Yeah. But I felt like I was keeping up. Oh, heavy?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're going heavy.
Yeah, okay.
Just the Carlton draft.
Yep.
So got in the, when you think you're all right and then you leave.
Yeah.
Because they're just pissed at you, and then you leave, and all of a sudden
you got to function in the world. You got to function in the world again.
Fucking slurry here.
Yeah.
And I had to be home by 5 to look after the kids.
Yeah.
Because Tam was going out. So I've got home. I feel like I was getting even more pissed on the way home. Even though I wasn't drinking. Sort of stumbled out. And it was clear. I had to make the boys dinner, and I was just, I was all over the shop. I had a vomit. So just out of the blue, had a vomit.
I reckon the vomit during the day, that's always a fucking bit of a,
it's not great. I thought maybe I'd be fine the next day because I actually went to bed and then got up and had a bit more of a vomit. No, I would only had like 7 or 8 pints, I reckon. So what's that, 14 standard drinks?
What's in a pint these days?
There's 2 pots.
Yeah, let's say that.
So 14 pots in that is decent. But I didn't have lunch, didn't have breakfast.
That hurts.
No breakfast, you get older. No lunch.
Yeah, you're fucked.
And actually no dinner. So
did the boys have dinner?
No, the boys had dinner.
What'd you end up making?
Yeah, it was just
burnt pizza or something.
Something reheated that had been in the fridge for far too long. But they ate, got them to bed. Normally you'd expect me to clean up, but Tam got home and I was just bloody flat out on the couch, head thumping, feeling like shit. So it wasn't.
So the
just
hangovers kicked in before you even went to bed.
Yeah. So I had a hangover. I went to bed with a hangover.
Yeah.
And then I got up next morning and another fucking hangover. So this is never ending. And what a shit start to the week. Tell you what, if you want to get nothing out of the week, hit the piss hard at 10:30 a.m. on Monday.
Oh, fucking Monday.
And your week, you're on the fucking back foot for the whole week. Because I did. And what I do, and I've always done this, I don't feel like my night's over. I used to, even this when I used to get over the real big benders, it's not over until I sweat the shit out of me.
Yep.
So fortunately Wednesday night it was, it must have been Tuesday night. It was balmy night. I thought, fuck it. I did a gig at the lounge. Still felt a bit bloody shaky. Still didn't feel 100%. So on the way home I thought, fuck it.
How would, because I know if I'm hungover and shit, gigging, I feel like I'm fucking just not there.
Well, you're just on autopilot.
On auto, yeah.
But it was actually all right. I don't know, I was definitely coming good by then. I had about 13 Super Dupers throughout the day. Got the sugar levels up. Had a nice, real good 4 potato cakes for lunch. And not those shitty round ones.
The real thick.
Yeah, they just with shit hanging off them. Bits of batter hanging off them.
Great.
Not even sure if there's any
potato
remnants of a potato in there.
Nah.
Just a fucking slab of batter.
Yeah.
So that really got me up and about. A couple of steamed dimmies, feeling good.
Great.
So I did the gig at the lounge, and then coming home, I thought, I might do a couple of laps of the tan.
Great.
Yeah, so I had my running gear with me. I thought, fuck it. And then, put the gear on. It was a beautiful night. People were leaving the tennis.
Yeah.
So all the lights were on. There was a bit of music.
What time's this? That's late.
Yeah, 11:15.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ.
so I punched out 8Ks around the 10 at
fucking
11:15, and then I just felt $1 million.
Yeah.
So and if I'd still, I feel like I've got to do that. Got to just sweat the shit out of you. No matter what it is, whatever you put in your system, you just got to get rid of that shit out of your system. Yeah.
Well, that was a great thing when I used to play football because you'd train hard, you'd play hard, you'd fucking drink like a maniac, but then on the Monday or the Tuesday, you'd be back at it.
Yeah.
You'd be sweating it out. See, that's what I miss now. I don't have the discipline like you do, so I get hammered and I just wallow in me self-pity for a week because I just don't like running.
But it's amazing how it fucks you. Like I then went to footy training on Wednesday because sadly I'm still
hanging in there,
having a little run, and geez, I was back of the pack. Like just that.
Yeah.
From the Monday.
But also,
and then eating like shit on Tuesday.
You're the old.
Couple of late nights.
42, 43.
Yeah.
How old are you?
43 in a couple of
43,
weeks.
yeah. Okay. So
it's getting on.
Yeah. So now before you get into something, I mentioned last episode my Port Douglas trip, which was it was a cracker of a trip. Good to get away, relaxing. Still, I never seem to fully. Do you fully relax on holiday?
No, I never relax.
Okay, so how long does it take you to finally go?
I don't think I ever really relax.
Nah. What are you worried? Are you worried about jokes? Are you worried about life? Are you worried about money?
I just feel like I always should be doing So,
Yeah, I'm like
which
that.
I wish I wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. But
yeah, so it took me. I was there for 3 weeks. I probably even Kristen said she started at the Royal Children's Hospital.
Yeah, yep.
So she started the new job when she gets back. But we said we never really fully. And for me, I think one of it is trying to. I feel like I need to be writing jokes or I need to be doing something. But also not having the full-time job when you're on holidays. You're fucking going to these la-di-da fucking restaurants. You get the bill and you go, okay, that's it's coming in. So I stress about money a bit. So I never fully relaxed. But it was a great trip. And on the way home, I had a gig on the last Saturday night, which was maybe the 30th of January at McAllister's Brewery down in Smithfield.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was through a few guys who run Guilt-Free Comedy.
Yep.
Up there in Cairns. So if you're going up to Cairns, check out Guilt-Free Comedy. So I did the gig and a few mates were there down from Port Douglas and I was staying at a mate's joint in just down in Cairns there. So gotten pretty pissed at the gig.
Yep. Gone
back to your mate Dermy's joint with another mate, German, who, g'day big fella, I work for him as a pool cleaner up in Port Douglas. And we went back to the Dermodrome, as he calls it.
Nice.
And fucking, the bourbon came out. There was shots going down.
Yep.
There was fucking red wine. And once the red wine opens, that's fucking see you later, Evo. That's like you and the pints. I'm just fucking drinking that. And it got to a point where I ended up crashing. No idea what time I went to bed.
Red wine's no good.
Red wine's no good. I love it at the time, but you wake up and I'm still fucking pissed. I had to wake up at like 7. My old mate German, he was taking me to the airport and I'm still hammered.
Yuck.
Hammered. So I get to Cairns Airport and when you're walking through the airport, you fucking everything's happening around you. I'm fucking, Jesus Christ, what's going on? You're just looking for a bottle of water or something. I get a bottle of water. So I've checked in, get the bottle of water, and then I'm fucking, they're like, last call, blah, blah, blah. So I'm running to the fucking to the plane. I'm scanning and...
a prick of a time.
Oh, shit house. And they go, you're in an emergency exit row. They go, when was the last time you were in...
Things are looking up.
I go, hey, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. They go, when? The emergency exit row. You just, the leg. Stretch them out. It's all good. Stretch them out, boys. But the lady said, when was the last time you were in an emergency exit row? And usually, because I've been flying flat out, I just go, 3 days ago or something. You just go, whatever. Anyway, so I've gone to just say, about 4 weeks ago, but I realised, I haven't been on a plane for a year and a half. So because I'm pissed, I'm stressing, what if I say 5 months ago? And she goes, that's weird, mate. Like, planes were grounded, dickhead. Yeah. You're bullshitting me. But also I thought, like, if I had have said 10 years ago, she's going to go, no, that's not soon enough.
We need someone.
No, we're going to have to get someone who's done this in the last 5 years.
Yeah, someone with experience.
It's a pointless fucking question, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, yes.
Is there any point where
maybe they've just got...
Maybe they've just got to say it.
You've got to say it, yeah.
You've got to say it, yeah. So I ended up saying, it took me about half an hour to answer the question. Because I started going back through my diary, my journal. I said, actually, it was 2 years ago when I flew to Adelaide or blah, 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 whatever. So I get on there, and I'm the last one getting on the plane because I was running late. I'm still pissed. Hangover's starting to come, and I see the emergency exit seat. I go, beautiful. There were 2 seats, and I see this guy there, and... You know what happens when someone's coming to sit next to you. I mean, you don't have to have a conversation, but maybe you sort of just look up and go, hey, mate.
You got a mask on?
Had the mask on.
You got a mask on?
Yeah, mask on.
Yeah, mask
on. He had the mask on. But he's just, I didn't want to have a conversation, but I thought maybe just g'day, mate.
Yeah.
How are you? Gives me fucking nothing. I thought, okay, no worries. Put my bag up. I sit down and... When you're in the emergency exit row, what's your plan with your legs? What do you do, Tommy?
I've got short legs anyway, so nearly every aisle,
is an emergency exit row.
Every seat feels like emergency exit. But I guess you just
stretch out.
Stretch out.
Okay. So you won't be able to see this on the pod. What he's on my left-hand side. He's got his right foot down and he puts his leg, he crosses it up over on top of his other leg. If you see this on the YouTube. So his left shoe is hanging
into your
over my side.
into your zone.
To a point where I had to angle my knees.
No.
And I'm thinking, am I going to take this off this guy? I thought, okay, cut him some slack. Like I'm hungover. I'm pissed. I'm just. So I said, I'll cut him some slack. Surely, when the flight begins, he's gonna just move.
Drop the leg.
And he looked like a bit of a wanker, you know.
How old?
I reckon he would have been younger than me. I reckon maybe mid-30s, early 30s.
I don't like him.
And he looked like he might have been one of those guys who was maybe bodybuilding, but wasn't like a unit.
Yeah.
So maybe he's starting off.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm thinking he's a bit of a wank stain. So anyway, and then you know how they give you the air hostess comes up and says, just study this emergency exit thing so you know what's going on. She says, you're willing and able to help in an emergency. And, you know, I don't know at the time, but you say yes. And then, so now we're just holding these emergency exit things. And there was nowhere really to put them.
No, well, that's the problem with emergency. Yeah.
The
back of the chair's
far
about
away.
12 feet away. Where
the fuck are we going to put And then old mate, who hasn't said fucking boo to me, goes, hey, mate, or I can just whack him down there. I said, I fucking do you, mate? Don't boss me around, dickhead. But I didn't say that.
No.
I put him down there. I thought, I really don't like this guy.
No.
He's a bit of a wanker. So anyway, plane goes up.
Is there a third person in this?
No, it was just two. It was just two. And he was also doing that thing where he...
couldn't you have moved over to the other seat?
No, there was only two.
Only two seats?
There was only two seats.
So there's no...
Yeah. And he's got his arm, and he was not budging his arm. So he's taken the armrest... He's still got, and he was wearing, the kit he was wearing like those white, you know, those all white Lacoste sort of shirt. Lacoste.
Yep.
Yeah, he had cream like.
Yeah, I've got the hat on, haven't I? Oh, no, it's Lecourt.
That's Lecourt. You're very French. He had like cream sort of, what are those pants that they come up to like your shins? Chinos. He had that. And his socks, he had his black socks with like coloured whales drawn on his. I'm thinking, fuck, if you're going to show your socks, just get black socks, you dickhead. So he's still got his foot there. And the other thing is, it's like, I think he'd shaved his arms as well. So I'm going, this guy's a spanker. And I'm thinking, because I've got freckles.
Yeah.
And I know people who don't have freckles, like they're pretty disgusting. Freckles?
They're sort of...
Yeah, but I guess some people would go, ugh, that's
like
gross.
It's shit. It's just part of your skin.
They're a bit hairy. So I thought maybe, do I just, nudge him and rub me freckly, hairy arm over his?
You got to do something. You got to do something.
Fucking do something. And so bang. In the end, he sort of, I reckon after about half an hour, I'm sort of scrunched in. He finally put his foot down and then bang, bang. So it was a shit flight. I'm hungover. I'm thinking, this guy's a fucking wanker. He should have just gone. There were 3 free seats. Mate, if you're not going to use the space in the emergency exit, just piss off, mate. Go on another row.
Maybe he was just seeing how far he could push you and it was all the way.
Well, lucky. I'm just lucky. I'm pretty relaxed. I'm a pretty relaxed dude, but I'm like, just be fair, man. So I
wonder how far he could have pushed you.
Well, I wonder.
I reckon you could have just started rubbing his balls against the side of your face.
I probably wouldn't have done anything. I'm a pretty, you talk a big game. But
you're obviously hating him inside, but outside you're probably smiling at him and he's thinking.
Well, he didn't really do anything.
This guy's a walk in the park.
He was just like a statue.
Yeah,
he just was fucking not moving. So the plane lands. We get up. Seats up. I thought he's going to be one of those guys who just pops up before the seatbelt sign. One of those wankers.
Yep.
But he didn't do that.
Okay.
And then he grabs his. I'll get to the end of this as well, guys. We'll get to the end of this story. Don't you worry about that.
But isn't that when someone's shitting you, whether it's you start getting angry at them for things that they haven't even done.
They haven't even done.
Yeah, I bet he's fucking. I bet. Oh no, he's going to fucking do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet he's going to bloody. Yeah.
So this is where it happens. So he grabs his bag from the luggage compartment.
Yep.
He grabs my bag. I go, I bet you this fucking piece of shit is going to put it back up there, you fucking motherfucker. And then, just as we're about to leave, he goes, here you go, mate. Here's your bag.
Mm.
And I've gone,
thanks, mate.
Fuck, you're not a bad bloke. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a strange roller coaster.
It was sort of, well, yeah, I don't know. Did it come across that in the store? I don't know whether that sort of came across like that, but...
so the only thing he really did wrong was his foot.
The foot thing wasn't... I'll post it on the Instagram page.
Did you get a photo of it?
I did get a photo of it. That's how bad... I'm thinking this might be something for the pod. This is shit me. I'm hungover.
Have you got a... Can you quickly...
yeah, I can bring it up. Bring it up. Do you want to... While we're doing that,
well,
do you want to...
one... This is the... My wife and I flew from London to... Oh, no, it was from Turkey to... Fuck if I know where we're going. Like, Turkey to... I don't know where we're going. So, somewhere over that part of the world. And it was... we sat next to this bloke. He must have been in his 70s. Yeah. And it was a 3-hour flight, and his breath smelt like he'd
eaten a turd.
Like just eating shit. Like that's the only way you can describe it. Like, oh, that's a bit much. There's no other way you could describe it. Yeah. Oh, God, we're sick. I'll never forget it. And I always put that down as we just didn't. You couldn't breathe. You had to do a little breathe out through your mouth. And then you're like, what are we breathing in here? Yeah. It was just a horrible flight. But we've got
while I find this photo,
you look for the photo, and I'll read out the because our sponsor, for those that listened last week, we know all about our sponsor who have really looked after us. And hi boys. Oh no, that's not. No,
that's the start of the email. Just read out the
so I've got a little thing we read out as part of the sponsorship. So if anyone is keen on getting onto this getting on this wagon,
hit us up at reallygoodbanter@gmail.com if you want to. This, I'm sure the units are going to just fly out the door after this.
Because here we go. This episode of the pod is sponsored by Hatch Attire. That's Hatch Attire. Hatch Attire offers a range of high-quality clothing owned and designed from Adelaide, Australia.
Adelaide.
I mean, it could end there, and I'd be happy. Adelaide's a great joint. Nothing
Love
bad.
The joint.
Nothing bad comes out of Adelaide. Great churches, footies, alive and well. Their products include long sleeve Oxford shirts, and Oxford shirts just a nice shirt, isn't it?
Great shirt.
It's not over the top.
Casual.
5-panel hats.
Cool.
That we were saying last week was
great.
I wasn't sure I could pull off the 5-panel hat.
I've been getting comments. People are going, "Man, is that a 4 or a 5?" Okay, that's 5 panels, boys. That's
is there a 4-panel hat?
I don't know.
Because what's a trucker hat?
Just a fucking trucker hat.
Trucker hat would be 1,
That's
2.
1, 2. I don't know.
That's a trucker hat's 5 panels as well. So
I don't know, but this
I
is quality.
That's a true 5-panel hat. Crew neck sweater. So crew neck's and a neck. The neck's the most important thing. Part of a sweater. It's not too tight. It's not too low. It's just a good neck.
Goes over the head well.
Fits well.
Looks good.
These guys are all about quality, community, and collaboration. The 3 C's. So love to partner up with...
That's 2 C's and a Q.
Oh, yeah, 2 C's.
Quality.
I said that last episode, 3 C's. Quality's clearly not fucking C. Quality, community, and collaboration. So love to partner up with other small businesses and like-minded people such as good banter. No, they'll be wrapped with this little shout out. Little star, few comments here. Your thoughts on the product?
I love the product. I love the
it's
product.
Great.
I've been wearing the crew neck around, and I'm gonna pop on that shirt. I'm going out this weekend. I'm gonna fucking bang it on and get amongst it.
Get around it. So check out their Instagram at Hatch Attire. That's HATCH Attire for more details on the product range. 2020 was a tough year for everyone. I think that goes without saying, and many small businesses. So stay in touch. It's like I've never read before. Like I'm putting commas where they shouldn't be. So stay in touch with their socials to get your hands on their gear, because there is plenty of it to go around.
Get around it.
Get around it. Hatch. And look, I I butchered the reed,
That's right.
but they won't butcher their attire. They are. It's good quality gear.
It's
I
great
know I've
stuff.
been wearing it. Tam's bloody
Sleeping
Tam
in
loves
it.
it when I wear
A
it.
chick looks
She's-
nice when she sleeps in a crew neck
when
sweater.
she comes around,
Looks
gets up,
cute.
puts you on the bloke it's cute.
Good stuff.
She's been all over me since I've been wearing it. I reckon she was going off me for a bit. We needed something.
Yep.
Needed a bit of a spark, and this is it. Hatch has done it.
Anyone who's bald blokes look good in a 5-panel hat. Get around it.
Don't even think about wearing a 4-panel, a 3-panel. You're fucking kidding yourself.
That's it.
I guess a 1-panel's a beanie.
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe
and
it
a
is.
2-panel's a
Legionnaire's hat.
What's a Legionnaire's hat?
You know, the one with that keeps the sun off your neck. Did you ever wear those?
Yeah. What are Legionnaires?
Well, I don't know. That's what they're called, I think.
You sure?
Yeah. I'll look it up. Give it a goog.
Yeah. So
So that's all happening.
So did you end up getting that picture of that?
I did. So I'll put it up on the.
I'll decide here who's in the wrong.
All right.
Whether
So
this guy's-
there, it's a bit hard because I had to do it discreetly.
Shit shoes.
Shit shoes.
Shit socks.
Shit socks. Look how high those pants come up.
And I can see 4 other seats here. And,
Oh, that's what I was saying.
and there's no one's in the
And
other
he's
seats.
not using the fucking leg room.
Yeah.
I reckon
so,
for half the flight, he had his foot up like he fucking was sitting on a throne.
Yeah.
I'll post it on the bloody Good Banter Instagram.
Yeah, I reckon.
And
it's
I
a
even
tough
did,
call.
what I did was to scale, I drew a line on it and a line around the piss mark on my shorts.
Okay, nice. Okay, so that's where he should have. He's not far over.
Well, you weren't there, Tom.
I wasn't there, but
You weren't
I'm looking
there.
at a picture
I
of
was
it.
hungover, still drunk, and this guy.
I don't think you can blame him for the hangover. He hasn't put a foot wrong, really, or he has put one foot
technically
wrong.
he has, yeah. But the whale socks, I was just okay. Maybe I've gone overboard, but in the
I
end,
don't know. It's a tough
yeah,
call.
it's a
I
tough
wasn't there,
call.
but
It's a tough call.
Is
Yeah.
it another rep?
It could be
31 minutes.
Have you got something little? Have you got a little?
I've got something very little.
Yeah, go. Let's do it.
And I thought about it because of the Turkish story.
Yes,
And this
Turkish
is
delight.
Turkish delight. We went to Turkey, Istanbul, and we've just been travelling around for a while. My wife and I. One last hurrah before we had the had the kids. So before we got, I might have been married.
Yeah.
I can't remember. But anyway, so we're in Istanbul, living an endless summer. So we're we're in London for summer. We're in France. We've gone to Italy.
Great.
All summer. So constantly on beach, constantly sweating.
Oh yeah.
And anyway, so we've got to Turkey. We haven't done a load of washing for a while. So we're down to but when you're on holidays and you're sort of travelling around, you're wearing t-shirts 3 or 4 times in a row. You're not caring about a couple of stains. You're wearing shorts all the time.
Yep.
Except for Tam, because in Istanbul she's covered up
cover-
like a
yeah,
bloody
you have to cover up, don't you?
So she's all covered up. I'm getting around wearing footy shorts and a
undies
singlet. She's fucking
Covered up.
looking like a pile of sheets.
Yeah,
She was which wasn't too bad. She didn't mind it. So and so anyway, so we've bit of a language barrier, but we've asked, is there someone that can do? Is there a laundromat or somewhere we can go? And the guy goes, yeah, down street, down, turn. So this is the guy in the hotel. So we're walking around. Where's this laundromat? And we saw in English laundry. So I thought, oh, geez, that's weird. And we've gone down these stairs, and we've got our big bag of laundry, and there is some rank shit. Like
I can imagine.
There's shorts that haven't been washed in a long time. The worst bit was jocks and socks.
All
our
our
jocks and socks.
Fucking crust on them, don't
yeah,
they?
and we're doing tours. We're doing
Yeah.
it's 40, probably 42, 43 degree every day in Istanbul. Istanbul?
It used to be Constantinople.
Did it?
I think so.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we've gone, and it's just a little house. We've knocked on, and this guy's come out, and he's and he must have been 75, and he's gone. It's like we're doing a business meeting.
Yeah.
like we're going to buy a house off this bloke. But
Okay.
all we want to do is get the clothes clean so we can start again. We reckon we'll probably go another 15 days without doing washing.
Great.
So anyway, so he sat us down, and so he's on one side, me and Tam are on the other side, and we go, "What's going on? This is weird." And he's got the basket, or our big plastic bag, which is just heating up of stinky socks and jocks. Again, jocks is the worst bit. And he started one by one. We couldn't speak this guy. He couldn't speak English. And he's going, and he pulled out a bit of paper, sat the paper on the table, and started individually pulling out
Each item of clothing.
And would sit it on the
Did
table.
Give him a sniff on the
everything
way through.
but would sit it on the table and then would do a little tick. So I think it was like undies were a tick, and then like maybe a jumper was 2 ticks. So he was working out the price.
Oh,
and
this isn't good.
And we were going, mate, we will give you fucking $500 just to not put us or yourself through what you're about to go through. And it was like it was nothing. It's like he was picking up, picking grapes.
Yeah.
But he was picking our stinky fucking jocks and would like it would be one sock, and we'd just sit it there, tick, and then put it in another basket.
Yeah.
And we're going, oh, not the jocks. Not the jocks. Geez, I hope they land well on so it's not a skid or a
skid
mark. And we're just
mark.
thinking, I hope he places it so you don't see the shit. And it was bad. And it was humiliating. And then he's told us, and it came to this poor bloke manhandled our bloody
33 cents or something.
Oh, it was like $1 to do this. Oh God, and it was just a horrible experience. And we were just sweating in this little this little dance. And when we got out, geez, we fucking laughed. It was like we said, I cannot believe that just happened. And we were tempted just to go and buy new clothes so we didn't have to just face the guy again.
Yeah.
Like who knows what he was going to do what was he going to count everything out again, or was he going to?
Oh man.
Oh, it was the pits.
But it is when you're traveling like that, because I went around Europe. It was a bit different because it was a bit colder when I went.
Yeah, this was hot. Everywhere we went was hot.
Yeah, but over the 6 weeks, we'd do it every 5 or 6 days. So you just have a whole fucking suitcase full of shit that you can't wear, and you'd be wearing like fuck all in the laundromat. So you'd wash it all. Then you put in those big industrial dryers.
Shrink everything down.
You do that. So plus we were putting on weight. Everything was shrinking. So by the end of it, my jumper looked like a fucking T-shirt. I put the jumper on. The only good thing was like the jocks, they were getting a bit tighter. So I'm thinking, am I growing or no? That's definitely just
they're not great on the settings. Those things. It's just. One setting, fucking furnace.
Oh,
and it's just
like
incinerate basically incinerates your clothes.
Yeah.
You pull them out. They're half the size.
Concentration camp.
Yeah. But
crazy.
Was very good.
But the other mistake I made there, because I decided at the end of a 6-week trip where I've eaten, we wanted to try and eat 50 kebabs in like 6 weeks.
Okay,
so
got to have goals.
Yeah, you got to have goals. So I've put.
Where were you?
Well, we went all through Barcelona, Germany, England for a bit, France.
Nice.
Where else? Then to Thailand.
So you're really, really sampling the cultures. No matter where you go, you're having a kebab. Yeah.
But there were days where we go, all right, if we've got to make it, we're like, we've only got 30 days to go and we've still got like 40 kebabs to eat. Okay. So one time we just like one kebabs for breakfast, go see the Eiffel Tower, and then go, all right, we'll get behind, boys.
So you're having kebabs one for lunch. France?
Oh, yeah. And then
Paris?
Just really
there's nothing else to eat in Paris. So.
But at the end, I've put on about 6 kilos and I decided to get a suit made in Thailand.
Okay.
So the thing's fucking tight on me, and then once I lost all the weight, it's fucking massive.
It fit.
I can't even fucking wear it. It's just, it was the biggest waste of money.
A lot of people do that, don't they? The Thailand.
Yeah, it was just one of those things where we thought, that's a good idea. And then you go, mate, I'm 6 kgs overweight.
I've never worn a suit in my life.
I've never worn a suit. And I thought I'd get some funky colour. This would be cool when I get back to Australia. Yeah. And I go, it was not cool. Yeah. So,
well.
Yep.
Anyway. Alrighty. Is that another app?
That's an app, mate.
That's an Goog?
That's an app. Yep, that's good. So, hey, are you got any gigs coming? Are we in, what's the date? We might fucking miss it.
Yeah, no, there's no point doing that because we're doing the. I don't think there's too much point promoting gigs, is there?
Yeah, all right. No, it's promoting.
Got a couple of cricket clubs coming up.
El Dorado on Friday, the 26th of Feb.
Nice.
Yeah, smallest pub in Australia.
We're doing that together.
We're doing that together. That'll be good. Maybe we could do a little live a pod from El Dorado.
Yeah,
we could take this gear
on the way
do
up,
the
or
bloody
do it there. That'd be
pod.
good.
That'd be
I've
good.
got Snowtown Footy Club coming up, but
talk about Adelaide.
Adelaide's done the lock on the border, so that might be cancelling.
I watched a doco on. It was full on.
Yeah, well, they said don't mention
the barrels.
Don't mention the barrels because obviously it's a bit of an issue in Snowtown. And the thing about Snowtown, they're quite unfortunate that the shit didn't actually happen in Snowtown. So it's just where the bodies were dumped.
The bodies
yet everyone knows that as this fucked up little town.
No, it was just
but nothing actually happened there except that's where they took the bottles. But I'll know more if Adelaide opens up the borders and I go there and I'll no doubt talk about it down the track. But apparently the might have been the bakery.
Yeah.
Or something similar. I think it was the bakery or maybe the newsagent in Snowtown was trying to sell body in the barrel stubby holders and
it's not a
but trying to make a thing out of it. And the town was like, I
don't think we want to be known for that.
Yeah, but I think it's too late. But I'm interested to go there. I'm I'm sure that that bank's still there.
Yep,
the vault. Quite into the vault.
Great.
I might go check it out.
Yeah, well, cheers for tuning in again. Once again, Hatch a Tire, get on them.
Get on Hatch. Sorry about the reading out of that. I made it picks me later.
You can maybe you could sit in with one of Harry's kinder classes or something.
Give his speech.
Do a bit of painting or something like that. But yeah, check us out. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Best thing, word of mouth for the podcast. Tell your friends about it, your mates. We're all over the joint. We'll get back in the studio as well. We'll have some interviews coming up with some ripping characters.
Just some interesting people.
Yep. And also go to the Good Banter Instagram, Good Banter Podcast. That's what it is. It's on Twitter. Check out the YouTube. I know YouTube can suck you down a wormhole. We'll get sucked down the Good Banter wormhole. Have a bit of fun. Follow myself and Tom on Instagram and social media. Keep us updated. Hey, get us. I don't know. You might want to book us for something, or you might want to ask us a question.
Yeah, shoot us a question.
Do that at reallygoodbanter.com. No, at reallygoodbanter@gmail.com. Hit us up there. But apart from that, stay safe, look after yourself, have a great week, and we will chat to you.
Keep it real out there, guys.
It's good banter.